Hello. In this video today we are going to solve this conditional probability question. In this question we have a bag contains 6 red balls and 4 green balls. 2 balls are randomly chosen without replacement. It means we are choosing these balls successively without replacement, although they didn't say successively, okay? So we should notice here that the balls are selected successively without replacement. What is the probability that the first ball is red knowing that the second ball was green? So how to solve such question? So first let me set this given. Let me draw this urn, okay? I start by drawing this urn and we have 6 red balls, 6 red and 4 green. So again, we are choosing these 2 balls successively without replacement. So let us define first, let me define the first event R1, which is the first ball is red, and G2 is when I choose the second ball is green. So the question here is to find the probability that the first ball is red knowing that the second ball was green. It means we need to find the probability of, so what we know is that the first ball is red knowing that the second ball was green. So knowing the second ball was green, it means knowing G2, I need to find the probability of R1. So this is the probability I want to find. So how to find this probability? According to the formula. So what is P of R1 knowing G2? It is P of R1 intersection G2 over P of G2. So let us find each one of these aside. First let us find P of R1 intersection G2. How to find P of R1 intersection G2? P of R1 intersection G2 is equal to, so what happens first is selecting the first ball. So I need to write P of R1 intersection G2 as P of G2 knowing the first ball was R1. Okay, the first ball was red. So times P of R1, which is equal to G2 knowing R1. So knowing the first ball was red, so what will be the urn in this case? So I selected the first ball and it was red. It means the urn will be of this form now. So I selected the first ball was red and I throw it. So what remains is 5 red and 4 green. So this means P of G2 knowing R1, I need to select now a ball from this new urn. I need it to be green. It means, so we have 4 possible out of total 9, so 4 over 9 times P of R1. What is P of R1? R1, I need the first ball to be red. First ball, it means I should go back to the main urn. So I need the first ball to be red. We have 6 possible out of 10. So times 6 over 10, which will be equal to, if I make the simplification, divide by 3, it's 2. Divide by 3, it's 3. Divide by 2, it's 2. Divide by 2, you get 5. So the answer will be 4 over 15. So this is P of R1 intersection G2. Now how to find P of G2? P of G2, it means I need the second ball to be green. The second ball to be green. Now G2, we have 2 possibilities to select the second ball to be green. we may have P of the first ball was red R1 intersection G2, or which means plus P of G1 intersection G2. Okay, so it means I may select the second ball green, knowing that first I selected the first one was red, or the second case was selecting the first one was green and the second one was green. So P of R1 intersection G2, we already found this, we have this value, it is 4 over 15. Now what remains is to find P of G1 intersection G2. In the same way as we calculated P of R1 intersection G2, we are going to calculate P of G1 intersection G2. So we say P of G1 intersection G2. So again, what happens first is selecting the first ball. So I need to write this as P of G2 knowing G1 times P of G1. So always what happens first should be in the here. Okay, so this was equal. So what will be P of G2 knowing G1? Knowing G1, it means the urn will be on this, in this form. Now the first ball was green, so we have how many green balls in the main urn? It's 4 green, right? If we selected the first one green and we throw it, the new urn will be 6 red and 3 green. So 6 red and 3 green. Now I need from this urn to select a green ball, the second to be green. So I need a green ball from this urn, which means we have 3 possible out of 9 times P of G1. P of G1, I need to go back to the main urn. We have 4 possible out of 10. So times 4 over 10. And this will be equal, divide by 3 here, we get 1, divide by 3, it's 3, by 2 it's 2, by 2 it's 5, so we get 2 over 15. So once I get P of G1 intersection G2, so this means P of G2 is equal to 4 over 15 plus 2 over 15, which means 6 over 15. If I make the simplification here by 3, we get 2 over 5. Okay? Now, let's go back to P of R1 knowing G2. So P of R1 knowing G2. P of R1 knowing G2 will be equal to, as I said, P of R1 intersection G2 over P of G2. R1 intersection G2 was equal to R1 intersection G2, it is 4 over 15 over P of G2, it is 2 over 15, 2 over 5, sorry. So outer times outer over inner times inner, we get 20 over 30, which is 2 over 3. So this is my answer. Thank you. See you in the next videos.